So what's up guys, how you guys doing? I'm right inside of a trade. I'm right inside of an Euro USD trade, and the trade is actually moving in blues. We are in profit on the trade. So let me show you guys real quick before we get straight into the video. So first of all, let me decrease my brightness a bit and then show you guys. So this is the balance right now, and this is the floating trade. You get, I think, $19 profit or $18 profit or something. You get, all right. So the trade is actually running. It is actually running in blues, but I've adjusted my stop loss to break even, because anytime I go past 1:1, I break even, and then anytime I go past 1:2, it's either market goes or break past my 1:2, then I lock profit at 1:2, or I just leave trade. I just exit the trade at 1:2 manually and all that. So yes, I shared this particular trade right inside of the channel, and so if you're not part, then I don't know what you are actually doing. The trade is running and I shared it. This is it. I shared it. Guys, I'm in this trade on USD. Let's see how it goes, bro. So this is a trade. This is a trade. Yes, I think this is a trade. And then this is the a moment after I shared the trade inside of the channel, and then it is still running. So this is it. This is, I've posted the partial or the profit we are in right now inside of this particular Telegram channel. And so if you are not really part, then the link to this Telegram channel is going to be right inside of the description. Make sure you hit on the link and you be part of the Forever Successful team or the Forever Successful journey, because I'm on the road to $100 million. You get, yes. So the trade is actually running. Let me do a quick recap on what I saw that made me take this particular trade. All right. So first off, I opened my chart and I deal with supply, support and resistance levels, or simply demand and supply. You get, so this is a particular resistance level over here. There's a resistance level. So you can see we are moving to the upside, and then price dropped like drastically to the downside, and so we marked that place to be our resistance zone, because price sold from there like massively. And so we keep very, very calm and then wait for price to get to that particular point again, and then we can still short. You get, that is the whole concept about support and resistance. I didn't just sell this particular market when market go to this particular point. I waited for confirmations, and so the confirmations also got to be on the lower time frames. You get, so let me check this particular one. Okay, so when I got on the H1, I was getting my confirmation. You can see some sort of like an inverse head and shoulder, or head and shoulder. You get the head and shoulder. So this was the confirmation, left shoulder, head, and then right shoulder, and then a breakout of this particular one. So I entered the trade somewhere here. I think when I go on the 30 minutes, it will show very clearly. Yes, I entered the trade somewhere here, and then my stops is above or right above this particular right shoulder. You get, yes, and all that. So hopefully this trade gives us what we deserve, or what we are intending to take. So make sure you guys stick with me throughout the video, and I'll let you know the outcome of the trade. If it's going to be profit, we are in. If it's going to be losses, or if it's going to be no losses, break even. If it takes us out at break even, we are going to be very, very grateful, and then we move. So guys, I've officially closed the trade at 1:1.5, which I do not usually do that, or I don't usually do that. And so for that matter, like, I'm not really feeling great, but anyways, that's what it is. It's all good. I closed at 1:2 because 1:1.5 because I did not wanted to like hold a trade during Asian session, and you know, during Asian session, a whole lot of like things do happen when you're in a trade and all that, and so like I wanted to take the money off, and then boom, I just dip. And so this is how the trade is looking. Let me decrease my brightness a bit. This is how the trade is actually looking. I closed it at I think $30. I don't know if you guys can see it well. $30. So the plan is, or what I usually do is, I take my profit at least when I go past at least 1:2, or when I make at least 1:2 is when I take profit. But this time around, I took it at $30, which is a little bit, I don't know, like it's 1:1.5, and it is what it is, bro. Like, I'm not gonna do that again. I promise. I'm making a promise to myself. I've made a profit, but bro, let me show you guys everything happened. Let me show you guys. So Euro USD. When we open Euro USD, this is the trade. The trade is actually running, and we actually intended to hold trade all the way to this particular low. And these are part of the reasons why I closed the trade. Like I closed the trade. These are part of the reasons, because this market is trending to the downside, and all of a sudden, boom! Look at where the market is going. It has actually changed direction to the upside and all that. But that's not really the reason. I could have made 1:2 in this particular trade, but just that I didn't enter early when the market came in for a retest over here. Supposing, or should, in case I entered at a retest, or when market came in for a retest over here, then I would have been up like 1:2. But then I would have been up like 1:2, but that's what it is. I had late entry on this particular one, and so the best I could get for myself is 1:1.5. Yes, that's what it is. I'm not going to do that again, holding myself accountable or responsible, or like you get. And so let's check how do you call it, Goat Funded and CWAG one. So Goat Funded, my calendar, I think today's trade is going to be updated tomorrow, and so no trade is going to appear on my calendar or on my what. So the next trade we'll be looking for to take is, I think, GBP USD. These are the trades we'll be looking for to take: GBP USD and AUD USD. So on AUD USD, I'd be wanting market to I would like to wait patient enough to know what price will do on this particular support zone or demand zone, you get, for me to buy or sell, you get. And then with GBP USD, I am hoping, or I am waiting for price to push back up at this particular point for me to sell, since my Fibonacci is actually confirming that price, anytime price pushes up to this particular 618 zone, it will be perfect for sales, because you're already in a downtrend on GBP USD. So if price happen to push all the way to this 50% to 618, which is a golden zone, then I would be actually entering on the crazy sales on GBP USD. So this, bro, if you are not actually in the Telegram channel, then you are missing out, bro. I keep put each and every single trade, bro. Each and every single trade, I post it right inside of the Telegram channel. I'm about to update the channel because I closed trade at 1:1.5, and so let me just do a quick screenshot over here for you guys to know how I do it. So Euro USD. We close trade at 1:1.5. Let me just adjust it somewhere here. This is where I close the trade. So 1:1.5. That's how it is. 1:1.5 or something. Okay, so download image, and then let's go straight into our Telegram, and let's do this. Reply. All right. So okay, so I just updated the channel. So if you are not really part, then you are missing out and all that. So each and every single trade I posted right inside. I think I have to post the reward too, bro. I have to post the reward too, but it all matters, bro. It all matters. So I just updated the channel. I posted today's trade, how it actually went. I've closed the trade at 1:1.5 RR, and then this is actually the results. So yes, we did only 30 pip on this particular one. So let's see how this week is actually gonna go. We started the week very, very well, and so let's see how the week is actually gonna go. I go by the name Kwame FX, If you're actually joining me for the first time, then a quick subscription to the channel will do. As well as if you've been with me all this while, then I appreciate the love. Keep sticking with me because the grind is not about to end. I'm on the road to forever successful and on the road to $100 million in prop capital. And so yes, subscribe and be part of the family. Subscribe and be part of the journey. Link to my free signal Telegram channel, which is this particular Telegram, is going to be right inside of the description. Hit on the link, go straight into the Telegram, and then get to be part of the family you get and all that. And so yes, I'll be looking forward to take trade on GBP USD. When it gives me opportunity, I'll share it right inside of the Telegram, and then AUD as well. So make sure you don't miss out. Make sure you don't miss out. Stay safe and keep God first in anything you do. It's actually going to be well with you. Peace.